Right now, the ado is First Lady Brandi Ryan Roberts, aka Lady B. Lady B, over the years, has transformed herself into this fitness health guru. Once lacking the confidence to dress in certain type of clothes for fear of being judged, she shied away from wearing certain type of clothes. We know that this didn't happen overnight. It has taken years through determination and self-oriented goals. She has been able to alter and obtain a look that is not just assertive, but it is appealing. Over time, her desire to be consistent in caring for her body, her mind, and her spirit has shifted her perspective, rewritten her narrative, and given her a reason to live her best life. Queens, I give you Lady B. Thank you. You can just push it over there. Thank y'all. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let me get the camera right so it can follow me. There you go. Let me make sure. It is. All right. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody online. I'm so honored to be here. I am super excited about being here. When I call Mama D, when Minister Darlene, really, when God spoke to her and invited me, I was like, say less, because talking about fitness, and the first thing I thought, I'm gonna be very transparent, is, oh Lord, you want me to talk to people about something that I love? I was like, okay, I gotta write it down, I gotta have an outline. But as I was preparing for this moment, God kind of spoke to me, and one of my girlfriends said to me, she said, you live it. Speak what you live, and people will be inspired by the things that you do and by the things that you live. So I'm super excited. I know I see some of my family members online, so thank you for tapping in. I see my sisters here, and so I'm very excited to be here. So as we prepare, the first thing that I want you guys to do is you will need something to write down. All right, a pen and a paper. And if you're here in person, if you don't have a piece of paper, I have one for you. Or you can just use your phone. You can just use your phone to take notes, write, whatever you like. Doesn't matter. Okay, a pen and a paper. Does anybody need a piece of paper in person? All right, so I'll give you guys a couple minutes to get those things with you. All right. So the first thing that we're gonna do before I even tell you a little bit about myself is Minister D told you that I was gonna come to you and talk to you guys about your health and fitness component and things, how you can incorporate things in your health and fitness life. So the first word I want you to type, and even if I want you to write it in the chat, is what is the first thing that you think about when someone says health and fitness? That first word, one word, okay? If you're like me, you write 3 words that equal 1 word, but 1 word, ladies, 1 word, ladies, okay? I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to think about that. The first word that comes to mind when you think health and fitness, what do I think of? And don't be shy. If that first word was ugh, write it down. If that first word was, look, I have to, write it down, okay? I want you to write those things down, okay? And then when you have that word, go ahead and release it in the chat. And I'm just gonna ask a couple ladies here to shout out their words to me so we can have a little dialogue about that. So I'm gonna read some of the words that I see in the chat. I see exercise, I see nutrition, walking, I see life, I see healthy living. Ladies in the room, do you want to just shout out what you exercise? What did you say? Tight. Okay, yes. Okay, eating habits, I see workout. Any other words? Work. Weight. Okay, weight. Good. I see I knew I was gonna see it. I was actually looking for that. I'm like, I hope somebody writes that, because that's how a lot of people feel sometimes. Good. Okay, so that word that you guys have written down is something that you think of fitness. A lot of times we have to try to change our perspective of those things that we think. So when you think of fitness, you think, oh, exercise, but it looks different for everybody. And today, as you embrace the total you have to decide what is best for who? Not for me, for you, for you. People always say to me, I always invite people to come work out with me. No one has come yet. But I invite people to come work out with me. And a lot of the times they say, girl, I ain't doing that. I can't do what you do. I'm not going to do that. I'm not about to jump around and lose my guts and do all of that stuff. But it's not about me. It's about you. It's about you, your own journey. Just because you're coming along with me doesn't mean that you can't do your own exercise, okay? So I want you to hold on to that word. So now I am looking for, we are going to play a couple of activities today. So if you have the ability to turn on your camera, and ladies, I need you to stand up. We are going to get moving this morning. That's right, we're going to get moving a little bit this morning. So if you have the ability to turn on your camera and kind of face it to a position where I can see you or where you can move around, that would be amazing. Great, great, ladies, okay? And, all right, perfect. Now, ladies that are behind the camera, I need you all to come behind me. Yeah, come on, join me on this open floor. If you have space, if you're comfortable, if you have space, do you have space there? You have plenty of space? Okay, good. All right, so what I need you guys to do is if you can turn on your cameras, if you can stand on up. So the first thing that I'm going to say to you guys, I'm going to give you about 5 essential things in exercises that you can take with you wherever you go, okay? So a lot of times we think of exercise as, oh, you know, you're looking through Instagram or you're looking through videos and you see a bunch of people doing exercises that you know that you can't do, you know, or that you haven't tried to do. But so today I'm going to give you a couple of exercises that you can go and you can take with you anywhere. So a lot of people connect exercise with going to the gym. That's not the case. There's a lot of exercise in everything that we do on a daily basis. For example, what are we doing on a daily basis? Potentially we're going to the store. We're going to the grocery store. We are going to, you know, the doctor's office. We're coming to church, you know, in person or online. We're going these different places. So going these different places doesn't mean that you can't move your bodies. That is what we need to do. Minister Valencia gave us some amazing nuggets on the things that we can do to equip ourselves as far as resting and really equipping our minds to connect with our spiritual being. And that is how we have to take and make fitness and exercise, okay? So what's one thing that you think you can do on a daily, say you're coming to in-person worship. You're coming to in-person worship. You got to pull in. Now you a volunteer, maybe you have to be here a little bit early. What's one thing that you can do? Type it in the chat or shout it out to me. What's one thing that you can do when you go to the grocery store or anywhere and you're pulling in to the parking space? What's one thing that you can do?
Park far away.
Park far away. That's right. I'm going to let some, there you go. I see Sister Joyce has typed it in. Park far. Why do we fight for parking spaces? Please tell me. I mean, we be big mad when somebody, dang, he done took my spot. Now she knew I was gonna park there. She knew I was gonna park there. People get so mad about that. Get your steps in, queen. Go park far. Take that spot. I know it's 90 outside. I know it's 103 degrees outside, or I know it's cold outside. My sister might be logged in. She's in Michigan, and it is always cold. It's very cold. They have very cold winters there. Park far. Take those extra steps. I don't care if you're the first person in the building. Park a little bit further to get a couple extra steps in. We don't think those things are exercise, but we are moving, right? We don't count those things. We say, oh, that didn't count. That wasn't something that I did. But that is something that our minds consciously think, you know, oh, I can park far and walk. And then the best part is when we come back from my nemesis, Target, when you have the bags in your hand, you know, instead of pushing the cart to the car, carry your bags. Carry your bags with you. take your bags with you. And if it's a lot of things or a box or anything like that, put it in the cart, push it in there. Take your cart where? To the furthest cart returners. Yay! Take your cart to the furthest cart return. You got time. You went in the store. You was rushing. That's me. You went in the store. You were rushing. Take your cart to the furthest cart return. We have to start subconsciously thinking about how I can incorporate more movement into my life. Okay. All right. So first couple of things we're going to do. I see some of you ladies are standing up. Thank you so much. I see you, Sister Joyce, Sister Terry. I see you guys. I see you. All right. Here is what we are going to do. And let me just read the chat. Good. I like that. Good, Sister Hillman. All right, guys. So the first thing that we're going to do, what is the emoji that people always talk about when they talk about our glutes? What's the emoji that people put in the chat or out loud? What's the emoji? When people talk about our glutes, what do they talk about? There it is. She knew, Sister Hillman. It's peach season. That's right. It is peach season. So when people talk about our glutes, that's right. That's right. They talk about our peaches. Okay. Now, ladies, I'm not ashamed of who I am. I got a little peach. Okay. Don't worry about that. My man like it. Okay. My husband likes it. But we have to be conscious of those things. So we talk about our peaches, all right? So I'm gonna give you a couple movements to try to make your peach nice and juicy, okay? All right, and that is a basic squat, okay? So ladies with me, I'm gonna just do it online. Our squats are our feet are shoulder width apart. Our booties are nice and slow back. We're coming down and we're coming up. And we're squeezing our peaches, okay? So I want you to try with me. There you go, Miss Joyce. There you go, Sister Terry. Let's see it, ladies, online. Good. Okay, Sister Jayo, I need your shoulders all the way back, okay? Sit down in that invisible chair, tap and squeeze. That's it right there. That's perfect. That is perfect. Shoulders back, booties out, down, tap and squeeze. And when I say tap, I'm meaning, so we're not going like this. A lot of people do these, okay? We don't want our lower back, please. We do not want to mess up our lower backs. So when we think of squats, we need to think of going back in that invisible chair, boom, tapping that chair, squeezing back up. We are not sitting down. So I see a lot of people, sometimes they do squats, they stay all the way down, no. And then their knees go over their toes, no. You tap that chair, boom, come right back up, all right? So what we're gonna do to get our calories burned a little bit, I want you to do five, okay? 5 squats. Here we go. We're gonna do them together. Come on, Sister Joyce. I see you did already about 5 of them. Come on, Sister Terry. There you go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's 1, squeeze. 2, excellent. Shoulders back, squeeze. 3, up. Good. 4, good. And 5, good job. All right, y'all. Clap it up. I want you to give me a virtual high five. If you're in here, high five your neighbor, give them some fist bumps. Good job. We got to motivate each other. The second exercise I'm going to do. Now, that was so simple, right? So simple. The second thing I'm going to do. So now, we parked far. We pushed our cart back. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to do those 5 squats before we get in our car, right? We're going to do those 5 squats. I parked far, pushed my cart in. We'll do those 5 squats. Then I'm going to get in and drive off. I don't have time to exercise, Brandi. How can I do that, Brandi? I'm busy, Brandi. What am I supposed to do? I just gave you a 15-minute workout. You didn't even have to come out of your sundress, right? So what am I doing? Changing our thinking about how we can incorporate fitness into our daily lives, okay? Second thing, jumping jacks. We know them, we love them. I know what I'm thinking is, I ain't got on the right bra. I can't do these exercises. Oh, yes, you can. Exercise, we're gonna take that jump out. Step it up, step it out, step it up, step it out. When you make movements with full extensions, you are making the blood flow within your body. When you're adding that jump in there, you're just getting your heart rate up. Now, pause right there. A lot of people think, my heart rate, girl, I gotta go sit down. My heart rate, I gotta go sit down, I gotta go sit down. Your heart rate is supposed to be elevated when you're exercising. So a lot of people think, whoo, whoo. I know, because I've been with plenty of women that my heart rate. I want you to understand that fat burner mode. That's what people think. If my heart rate's not up, I can't burn fat. I can't burn calories. The more your heart rate is up, you can burn more calories. Now, if I'm getting into more technical things, don't pass out on me. Okay? Know your own mind. Connect with you. I might be able to go a little bit longer, or than my sister, or than my brother, or whoever it is that's with me. So I might be able to do that. So we got to be more conscious of our own self. Not, well, if my neighbor's doing it, I'm gonna keep going, then you pass out. No, we don't want that. We want you to be conscious of you, okay? So let's do it. 5 jumping jacks. Now, I'm gonna show you the modification, and then I'm gonna show you with the jump. So modification, like I showed before, we're going right here, all the way up, fully extended. I'm not jumping, I'm just stepping out. As you can see, my movements are long, my movements are full. I want you to step all the way out, boom. I'm conscious of my core, I'm conscious of my arm, I'm stretching, I'm moving, I have energy, we're here. Now, for a jumping jack where we're adding a jump in there, we're right here, okay? All right, Sister Terry, Sister Joyce, everyone online, are you ready? Here we go. We're gonna do 5. Oh, wait a minute. Now, if you're stepping out, stepping over, you have 2 sides. So 2 is 1, okay? This is 1, but this is 1, 1, 2, 2, okay? Here's the other thing. Just because you are in a comfortable space doesn't mean that you can't try to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. Step out of your comfort zone to see what you feel like you can add to your own journey. Okay? Here we go. Are y'all ready? Yes. Here we go. 5. All right? In 3. Sister Joyce, let's go. Sister Terry, 2. And 1. Let's go, ladies. 1, 2. Yes. 3, 4, 5. Yes. Good job, y'all. High five your neighbor. Fist bump, fist bump. High five, high five. Good job, good job. Awesome, awesome job. So what are the things that we've done so far? What have we done? Talk back to me. I know you. We walk back. We walk to our car. What do we do? Push that cart. Come on. Push that cart. What else do we do? We did our squats. Then what do we do? 5 jumping jacks. Excellent work. Okay. And I'm sweating. It's me, right? I am sweating. Good job. Okay. I see you in the chat. Good job. Good job. Good job. Now, 3rd exercise that we're going to incorporate. All right. We are going to do some chops. Everybody thinks chops. Now, if you think chops, I automatically went to the kitchen. That's not me. That's not my assignment, okay? She knew not to call me for any type of kitchen. That's not my ministry. I know how to order. I know how to keep my family alive. But that's how I know how to do. What we're gonna do is chops. All right, they're called fitness chops. So it's really quick movement with our feet. But I'm getting my feet and my arms involved, okay? Sister Joyce, perfect. Sister Terry, I see you. These are the only ladies I see on the screen. So if you are moving at home, awesome, awesome job. So I'm gonna show you the side view. It's just an in and an out, except for your chopping, kind of like a salsa, all right? But it's in and out, and it's a quick movement, okay? And if we're counting, we can just count for about 5 seconds, all right? 5 seconds. Now, we're gonna take off, and we're gonna do that exercise, all right? Here we go. In 3, you can do this. Come on, Sister Joyce, Sister Terry. 2 and 1. Let's chop for 5. Good. 4. Keep going. Keep going. Yes. 3. Move those arms. Move those arms. 2 and 1. Yes. Awesome job. Awesome job. Good job, y'all. Fabulous, fabulous work. So recap before you guys sit down. Recap before you guys sit down. What are we going to do? Walk. Walk. Park the cart far. Don't even have to come out of our sundress. Second thing, what are we going to do?
Carry the bags.
Carry the bags. Carry the bags. Good. What else? Take the cart to the furthest cart thing. And let me just add this. If you are not a cart returner, I get so upset.
And let me just say.
And I know it's somebody in here. Return the cards. Return it. We'll be like, girl, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back. No. Return that card, queen, okay? I know it's hot. I know you got some. You was going to be late when you left the house. So return the card, okay? And y'all are going to remember that next time you go to the store. You're going to say, Brandi told me to return that card. So now you're going to feel bad. So you're going to return it. So I used to not be a card returner. So I'm now a card returner. All right. So good job. Good job. Especially when you have little ones. What I like to do, put all my groceries in, put my babies in, start the car. It's 100 degrees. Put on their little music or whatever. Go back out, return my cart. That's actually a little bit of peace, especially when I have my children with me. Return the cart. Go back to the car, okay? So just a little something. All right, so if you're at home, go ahead, sit on down, sit on down. Excellent, excellent job, guys. Excellent, excellent work. Make sure that you have high five somebody in your space, high five yourself. Good. So thank you guys. Yes, Sister Datisha, return your card, please. Good job. So the next thing that I want you guys, or for us to do, is I want you to, obviously you already have your pen and your paper with you, or your cell phone, whatever you have at home is totally fine. I want us to create an acronym, okay? I want us to create an acronym of fitness words, okay? Fitness words, but I want our acronyms to be our names, all right? So for example, my name is Brandi. So what I'm going to do on my paper is I'm going to write down the B, then followed under the B is the R, then the A, just like you were writing a table. That's perfect. I see it in the building. Perfect, perfect. You're going to do an acronym. Now, I see my sister online. If your name is Lalita, that's about 38 letters. Go, sister. I see my other girlfriend online, Datisha. Y'all got about 38 letters. Okay, but you have to do it. It is your name because we're talking about whose journey? Y'all got it. Y'all got it. We're talking about your journey. So why would I use, I'm going to use Joe because that's short. No, we're talking about you. We're talking about your journey. So that's your name. So you got to use it. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys about 2 minutes. Yes. And here's an example of what I want you to do. I want you to take your name. And under each one of those letters, I want you to think of a fitness or health and wellness letter or word. I'm going to give you an example. So my first name is Brandi. So under B, I would put BOSU. A BOSU is a piece of exercise equipment. Okay. A BOSU is a piece of exercise equipment. All right. Under R, I'm going to put rest because Minister Valencia just came and told us we need to rest. And that's a part of it. Right? So I'm going to put R. For A, I'm going to put active. All right? So I want you to take your name and think of fitness and all those things. Okay, sister, yes, nicknames are okay, but I would love for you to do your full name because this is something that's going to come along with you. Okay? I want you to take your full name. Now, if they call you your nickname the most in your life, then use your nickname. Okay? Great question in the chat. All right? My sister said she's gonna use LL. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That full name, please. And then she had the audacity to marry somebody with a last name too. So she take up all the letters. So I need you to use that full name, sister. Okay? That full name, yes. Darlene, yes. Just your first name. Yes. And as you guys are thinking, if you are online, I want you to be prepared to go ahead and type that in the chat to share with others, okay? As you guys are thinking, and those ladies in the room, I want you to focus on a couple of things. I'm gonna read you a scripture as you guys think. 1 Corinthians 6:19-20. Do you not know your bodies are a temple of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have not received, who you have received from God? You are not your own. We were bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with our bodies. That's 1 Corinthians 6:19-20. Great job, y'all. Focus on these fitness exercise words that come to your mind, come to your soul. Taking care of you. You. I love the energy that I'm receiving from y'all working on this. Thank you so much for really staying focused and committed to what we're doing. I appreciate that very much. Good. I see some people are already completed. Good. If you would be so willing to share in the chat, if you have finished, go ahead and type it in. I know it might take you a little while to type it in, but go ahead and type it in so that we can see what others have written down. And if you're stuck on a word that you feel like, or a letter that you feel like, well, there's no letters that Z, there's no letters. There is. I want you to focus on the connection that you have with nutrition and fitness. It doesn't always have to be, okay, diet, exercise, food, this. I want you to focus on your letters, how it makes a connection with you. Good. Oh, good. And I'm gonna give you guys about 30 more seconds. Great job. Thank you, Sister Desiree, Sister Joyce, Sister Dolores. Thank you, Sister Terry. Wonderful job, y'all. About 15 more seconds. Good. All right. Yes, Sister Teresa, I see you. Sister DJ, good job. Okay. Yes. All right, y'all. So now I want you to share with me. I'm going to read a couple of the things in the chat. And I am going to, if I can read it, yes, I can. All right, here we go. I'm going to pick Sister Teresa. I see your chat. And Sister Teresa, you got rest, optimistic. I like that. Seeding life, superwoman. Yes, LOL. She said can be. Right, I can be. Good. I see active, nutrition, drink water, restore, well, anytime. And I'm just going to read these letters out loud as I see them. I see outside. I see rest. I see inhale. I see squats, peach season. Good. I see kicks. I see muscle. Good. I see relaxation. Very good. In person, ladies, would you shout it out to me and then I'll shout it out to our guests? What do you have on for your name? Yes, ma'am.
Tenacity, active, hydrate, improve, strengthen, habit, and acknowledge.
Oh, that's very good. I heard tenacity. Yes, ma'am.
Active, nutrition, gluten-free, exercise, lettuce, and aqua.
Yes. Lettuce and aqua. Good. Anybody else like to share?
I have determined to actively heal osteoporosis.
Yeah, I like that. She got deep, determined to actively yield to obstacle courses. That's right, because that's whose journey? Baby, that's her journey. That's her journey. Those are her words. What you put on paper belongs to you. That's your journey. That's nobody else's but yours. We didn't do this activity as a group, right? We did this as an individual activity. When we do things as an individual activity, those things embrace ourself. Okay, very good. Living, empowered. I see tough. Yes. I see apple. Very good. I see healthy. Very, very good. These are awesome. Awesome, awesome job. And that is exactly where I was going. Yes. Elise. Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh. So she said she's stuck on her I. I have an I in my name too. Intentional. Intermittent fasting. Yes, that is an excellent source. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I have an I in my name and I put ice. I put ice. And the reason why I put ice is because as a part of that rest, we have to recover. Right? We have to recover as a part of that ice. And so that is what I put down for my I, because I did put I. Good. And continue. Let's go ahead and continue to put those things in the chat. Let other ladies see as we go along. Very good. Very good. Intentionality. I love it. So I want us to think for a moment as sometimes when we think of exercise, there was a sister in the chat who put down, exercise, right? Well, I want to kind of change your perspective a little bit today. Of course, I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to give you movement. I'm here to, tell you, you can do it, right? We're going to get that. We're going to get that. God's going to give you that. We're going to give you that. But I also want to be able to change your perspective about what you think about one particular thing. What was the one word that you wrote down, Queen?
It was exercise.
It was exercise. What was yours? Exercise. Exercise. Working out. Work. Okay. Active. So those are the words that you thought of. I want to challenge your thinking a little bit today. And I want you to think that exercise and fitness is a part of my worship.
Yes. Oh, wow.
It's a part of my worship. If you didn't hear me online, I didn't say that your one word was exercise, fitness. I got to work out in my heart. My doctor told me I got to stop eating that fried chicken. I got to do what I said. I want you to think as exercise and fitness is a part of your worship. When we don't think about that, we got to do it. My doctor told me I got to live healthy. I got to look right. I got to get these roles. It's coming up. My girlfriend wedding, my baby wedding coming up. I got to look good. No, those are the things that we think. We think, oh, Lord, I got to tie my hair. I can't sweat out my hair. Not this good press. Hence the reason why I started locks. I can't sweat this hair out. I want you to really challenge your thinking and say that this is a part of my worship, right? What we do everything we do for the glory of God. Everything we do for the glory of God. When you didn't return that card, come on. We have to do everything we do for the glory of God. And that's challenging. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it's really tough. And I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I got it all together because Lord knows I don't. I don't. Sometimes I don't want to return the card, but I got a whole thing, so I return my cards. But there are so many other things that I could say I could do better at, right?
Yes.
So when we don't put ourselves as a priority, we disservice, we dishonor. We say we put him first. When we dishonor ourselves, when we say we're not going to do something for ourselves, we have to do everything we do for the glory of God. Even through our movement.
Well,
We were never built to sit and just be chilling. all day long.
Hi.
We were meant
What's
to
going
move.
on?
Our bodies are. a
What's
movement.
going on,
Blood is
Bells?
supposed to flow. So those things can happen to you.
Yes, yes, yes.
I
Hi.
want you to think
So
about
excited.
that today. As you say to yourself,
Hi, hi, hi.
"I have time to work
Have you had
out."
breakfast?
That gym membership is $100 a month. Now, even more now.
Where's he?
I don't have no clothes.
Where are you?
Eliminate those excuses. Eliminate those
I
excuses.
did not
Make
see you.
yourself a
Poo-poo.
priority. Make yourself a priority. Sister Valencia gave us some amazing nuggets. And what's so amazing about God, man, God is so good, is the presenters today, we didn't like have a deep brief about what you're going to talk about, what am I going to talk about, what are you going to talk about. But all of what we are sharing with you all today is connected. My God, God is good. Everything that we do is connected, right? She's talking about yourself. I'm talking about getting in the gym. I'm talking about returning carts. But we're talking about how it all is connected. Make yourself a priority, right? Very good. All right. So before I take my exit today, I do have a couple more things I really want to share with you guys. I want to tell you a story. So a lot of people say, oh my goodness, you got into fitness, like you're so good at it, girl. You're so strong, girl. You look good. You look good. You look strong. I have my own struggles, just like I told you. I wasn't always, I think Lady D said it a little bit about in my intro that she said. I didn't always put myself as a priority. As a matter of fact, I had an extreme issue with self-esteem. An extreme issue with self-esteem. And I'm not gonna be up here testifying because I'll be crying, laid all out on the floor. But I had an extreme issue with self-esteem. Every time I looked in the mirror, I saw something I didn't like. Every time. Oh God, your butt's too little. You need a big butt. But your guts too big. Your boobs sagging down. Yeah, my neck is this. My hairs look like this. My shoulders ain't right. My arms are too big. I look like SpongeBob. I mean, I was saying everything about myself out loud to myself, to my husband, Some women are looking for a husband, to the man that chose me. And he ain't seeing none of that. He just like, girl, take it off. Come on. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. When I walk around naked, he don't care nothing about you. Well, you need to look, your titties hanging down low. He didn't think about that. He is not. Okay. Sorry, I know his sisters are in here, but hey, that's my man. But I'm saying that I say that to say I was beating my own self up every day. I was looking at myself. I was doing this. I decided to say, I'm tired. I'm tired. I was tired of saying, I don't like this. I don't do this. Why I was feeling this. So I decided to change. It sounds simple. It's not. It sounds so simple, but it's not. When you decide to change, it's not because you are just like, oh, I'm going to change. I just want to lose 10 pounds. No, it's a journey that we all go through. It's a journey that I want you to go through for you to understand who you are. And so as I went along this journey, I had to be disciplined, right? I had to put myself as a priority, right? We put everything else as a priority. I put my job as a priority. I put my ministries as a priority, but I wasn't putting me as a priority. And then when I was going to these other things, I was snapping at people, like Sister Valencia said. I was snapping at them. But I was going to these things. I was going to these 500 things. I was going to work. I was being a mom. I was doing this. I was doing that. I was doing all these things. And then all of a sudden, I would start snapping at people. But because I wasn't having my own outlet, I wasn't having what I wanted to do. And fitness became that for me. Fitness became that for me. And what became of it more is me being able to share my love for fitness with others. It wasn't until I started really like posting about my fitness journey. And then someone just randomly was like, girl, you inspired me. I went and joined a gym membership. And I was like, what? I was taken back a little bit. Like, you joined a gym? Like, what do you mean? Just because of something that I, like posted online. And then I said, fitness is inspirational. It's inspirational. You're doing it for you. Here I am doing it for me, but I was inspiring others. So you never know when you take that cart back, you never know how you will inspire others, how you take your own journey, when you wake up, when you go to the gym, or when you decide to take a long walk, when you are driving past people. Don't, when you drive past someone and you see them walking, you be like, good job, girl. And you keep it moving. Don't you? You just say to your mind, like, I'm gonna get out there one day. I'm gonna get out there. I see her every day jogging in this neighborhood. I know she's tired. Because they be swaying, but it's true. It's our own journeys, and you have to decide what I'm going to do to equip myself with what I need to go on that journey. So if you need time, you have to get that time, right? Mm-hmm. We're resting. If you need exercise clothes, you have to decide. You went out, you bought all that stuff from Target, you bought all that stuff from Chick-fil-A, you went all these places, I had exercise clothes, it's so expensive. You don't need no exercise clothes. You got clothes on right now. We worked out this morning, didn't we? You didn't have to go change your clothes, did you? You were burning. I know I was sweating. I was burning. You don't have to change your clothes if you say, no, where would you have? You'd be surprised what becomes a priority to you when you decide to put yourself first. When you decide to put yourself first, you'd be surprised what becomes a priority to you, right? So my husband used to buy me a lot of exercise, like jewelry, nice necklaces, and I'm like, thank you. He would buy me some fitness equipment. Thank you so much. I would be so excited, to the point that the shoes I have on my feet, I don't know if you guys can see them online, he designed these shoes for me. Wow. He designed these shoes for me. And on the back of them, I'm going to describe them to you. It says beauty. And on the other one, it says beast. So beauty and beast. And these are the things. Cost him $100. Now he was out there buying necklaces, all these charms. And I was like, thanks. I don't know where they are now. Mm-hmm. But I know where, mama right there. But I know where my shoes are. I know where my fitness equipment is. I know where those things are because I put those things as a priority to myself. So I want you ladies to take away a couple of key things from what you've heard me say today. One, what you take on your journey is your journey. Two, return the cart. Doesn't take that long. And three, take with you it's yours. Regardless of what you are going through, what you take the time to prioritize yourself with your fitness routine. It doesn't always have to look like I'm going on a diet. Girl, I can't eat that. I'm going on a diet. It's about balance. Yes. It's about balance. It's about balance. You have to learn balance in your life. Now, I'm going to take this time. I want to take an opportunity for you to ask me some questions. And the reason why I blocked a little bit of time off for that is because your journey is different. I can't say, oh, you need to start incorporating healthy snacks. And you like, what, girl, my doctor told me I need to eat 30 grams of protein a day to get this and this and this. So I want you to be able to ask me some questions. If you don't have any questions, no worries at all. I love talking about fitness. I literally love talking about fitness. It is just something that I love to do. I love just having conversations about it. I love working out. I love all forms of working out. I love yoga. I love biking. I love hiking. I love all of those things, but that's me. You have to decide what you love, okay? So I want you guys to now take a couple questions, all right? So if you have questions in the building or in the chat, I want you to ask those questions, and I'm going to try to read them, or if one of the panelists or one of the sisters can help me read those questions, that would be amazing, all right? Questions. Yes, ma'am.
So with your journey, did you initially start out like with a weight goal, or was it more just to get physically fit? And if you did start out with a weight goal, how long did it take you to achieve?
Good. So her question was, if you didn't hear online, is did I initially start my journey with a weight goal? Or if I didn't start with a weight goal, how did I initially start my journey? that correct? Okay. So I was pregnant. I was an athlete. I went to college for, dance, track and field. I've always been an athlete all my life. So, but really kick-started the knowledge part, because you can work out. It's the knowledge that we have to add, right? So what kick-started my journey into learning more is I got pregnant. I gained like 60 pounds. Man, I was a whale. I was just walking around just happy though. I was happy because I was having a baby and I was just big. This is what I'm thinking to myself, And so after I had that baby, I was like, what is going on? Like, I feel slow. I feel sluggish. My joints weren't moving like I wanted to do. I wanted to have my mega stallion knees where I could drop it back down and come back up. Listen, I want to dance at 50 and 60. Okay, I want my husband and I to have a good time. All right. So when I decided that journey, I decided I didn't like what I was looking at. And I wanted to be able to incorporate how I can incorporate my joints, my stretching. And I wanted to like what I looked like. And because I was having those issues with some self-esteem things, I wanted to incorporate more knowledge. I think that a lot of people think, I'm gonna just go out here and run. No, you have to try to figure out what is connected with you. All right. So I realized that I needed to do more reading on what is connected with me, the knowledge that I connected. So initially it just started with, I just wanted to be a better me. And I started losing weight, and then I started loving it. And then I started getting muscles. And then I was like, ooh, I like this. And then I found a tribe of people who also loved fitness. And then I was like, well, if I love this, and then I talked to God, and he told me, you want to equip people with your knowledge. I don't want to just share it with me, because God gives us things not to keep to ourselves. He gives us these things to share with others. So I kind of extended that, and then I became a personal trainer. And then I did a bunch of fitness competitions and really loved that. Now I don't do that no more. No, that ship has sailed. But it just kind of flew that way. Good. Thank you for asking. Any questions in the chat? Yes, will you read it to me, please?
Yes, it says, do you have a workout plan for osteoporosis and other major health issues, i.e. COPD, lupus, chronic anemia, and others that I am experiencing? That's from Ms. Doris.
Good, Ms. Doris, thank you for your question. So yes, fitness is for everyone. Yes, I know that a lot of people think, how can I connect my illness with fitness, or what can I do? So the most simple thing that you can do is move. I don't care what it is. The simplest thing that you can do is move. If you can't walk, you move your arms. Somebody did it in the building. If you can't move your arms, you can move your fingers. Whatever it is, your joints need to move. A lot of people, and what I do with my grandmother is I massage her ankles, her joints, right, wherever she is. If she's at her wrist, I massage her wrist. And you have to do what makes sure, now Ms. Sister Doris, you have to listen to your doctor, and you have to make sure whatever you connect with. So for example, a lot of people that are like lupus, if you are having an issue or a flare up or anything that day, Sister Doris, then be mindful. If that was your day to exercise, then you might have to just move it to another day. But you have to remember, however you can connect your journey, but the key thing is to move. That's it. The key thing is more movement, the better you. Blood flows through movement, our joints flow through movement. And yoga, you think that, oh, I have to walk, I have to run. No, you could yoga. Doing stretching is a form of exercising. And that's important because we have to bring oxygen to our muscles, and we have to bring blood flow through our skin. Okay, good. I hope I answered it.
In the chat.
Yes, go ahead.
That question for Ms. Joyce, are you still doing the wake up workout online? And have you ever thought about doing a YouTube providing the information that you are sharing today along with exercise?
Yes, Sister Joyce, go ahead, speak. So yes, occasionally I'll do the wake up and workouts. A lot of you have seen in the pandemic, myself and 2 other sisters did wake up and workout for the Mount. It was amazing. So occasionally, it just depends on what Saturday I'm on. So we share a lot of information on there, but that is really waking up and working out. We're actually doing 30 minutes of movement. on those wake up and workouts. So yes, Sister Joyce, occasionally, it depends on what's going on, but yes, yes, yes. And have I ever thought about doing a YouTube? I thought about it. I did. And I am, I'm pushing things off my plate. Sister Valencia told me I need to rest. So that's what she said. But I have thought about it. I do own my own fitness activewear line, so I'm excited about that. It's in its very novice stages. So we do activewear. Oh, thank you. So I'm excited about that. So on my platform of Just Be Activewear, on that online platform, I do share fitness nuggets on that platform. So not videos yet, but I might add.
Say, you should do YouTube after you rest.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sister Joyce. I will do that. Tell my husband, put it in writing. Good. Any other questions? Yes.
One more question.
Yes, ma'am.
Please provide your Instagram or website for your activewear.
Yes. I will. Once I have my sheet, I can type it in. I'll type in my activewear line, the website for you guys to go and check out. It is amazing. And so I do have some giveaways. I know my time is coming up. Oh, okay. I got.
You got about 5 or 6, 7 minutes.
Okay, now I don't want to mess up my time now.
Yeah.
Minister Darlene got me. You ain't gonna get me in trouble. All right. So I do have some giveaways that I want to give to you. The first thing that I want to do right now, and I would be remiss if I didn't thank the ladies of the Titus Touch. So I have something very special for each one of you. So if you ladies will join me, come on down. I got some exercise for you. If you all will join me, the camera might follow me. No, it's not, okay? So I have some small tokens of, I'm sorry, let me get in front of the camera. I have some small tokens of love for these ladies. And so one of my love languages is gifts, giving and receiving. So what I have provided for each one of these ladies, and you guys can open it. Thank you guys so much, is a, say what? I ain't breaking it. Okay, Lady Marilyn, thank you. You are so welcome. Thank you. And so what I have provided for each one of these ladies is a journal. And in that journal, I want it to be a fitness journal. So the first thing that I do when I do a consultation with somebody about fitness, I ask them to write down several things. I ask them to write down, what do you want from this? What are you looking for this? What are your goals? How can you incorporate, what are you eating on a regular basis? Write it down. What did you eat for breakfast? What did you eat for lunch? And so I write it down. And I want them to put day 1 and I want them to write it down. And so when you write down what you eat, breakfast, lunch, dinner, you're holding yourself accountable, right? So say you ate 3 Twizzlers at the break room. I want you to write that down. I want you to write, if you're like me and you have young children and you feeding them fish sticks and you eat a half of a fish stick, because you're warming it up for them. And I'm eating a half of a fish sticks or 3 goldfish. I always find myself eating my children's snacks, but which you should be doing, but I always find myself eating my children's snacks. So write that down on that journal, okay? And so I have some giveaways before we leave today. So what I want you guys, get ready in the chat, prepare yourself, because every time I'm in the chat, I don't be ready to type, and then I never win, because so I'm like, get ready in the chat, okay? And so if one of Minister Darlene, if you could please let me know who types in the quickest, all right? And if you are not in the building and you win, I'm going to mail that to you, okay? All right, let me get a hard question. What is the scripture that I shared? What was the scripture that I shared when you were writing your journey? What was the scripture that I shared? What was the scripture? Oh, yes! My God! Yes. Anybody on person know what it was? That was 1 Corinthians. Good job. It was not. It was First Corinthians 6:19-20. Come on now, you got to get your word. No. Good job. All right, sister, will you please write that down for me, someone? Okay. And if she will do a DM or so we can connect with you so that I can mail this to you. Ladies, here is what she is receiving. Come on, Sister D, I got this for you. Look at this. It is a journal. All right. It is queens all encouraging each other, and it is a hardback cover. And it is for you, Sister D. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. Two more. All right. Let me make sure I ask it right. What was the first thing that I said that you can incorporate into your exercise routine that might not be simply exercising? Yes.
Parking far away.
That's right. Parking far away. I see movement. That is good. I see Sister Joyce is ready. She said park far too. Right, but we got a winner in the building. And you have won the exact same thing. Let me go grab it for you. Parking far away. Thank you. Congratulations. All right, last one, guys. Last one. Let me think of a good one. Oh, hey, I got it. Now, I'm changing your perspectives today. What should you now start thinking about how exercise is? Yes. Worship, yes, worship. And Sister Joyce again. Sister Andrea, I see you, worship, good. So Sister Joyce, you've already won, but Sister Andrea, will you send me her information? And then I'll give you this one, yes. And then Sister Andrea, you will, Andrea, is that Andrea? Yes, Singletary. I will send you that, congratulations. So ladies, I love you. Thank you so much for allowing me this opportunity. I'm so full. Thank you. Please don't forget about yourselves, okay? I love you very much. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much.
Woo-hoo. Can we give her another round of applause? Can we clap it up in the chat? Can you put great job, Lady B? It was fantastic. Follow her again. We know she did well, but the camera wants to follow her to her seat. But thank you, Lady B. That was simply amazing. And thank you for our gifts as well. Thank you. I guess I need to get over here now. This is a really neat camera, y'all. Okay, great job and congratulations to everyone who is online, who received gifts for answering the questions correctly. We are excited about that. And before we go to the next presenter, if you want to take a couple of minutes, 2 to 3 minutes to take a restroom break, do so. We'll be right back, but take about 3-4